Welcome, everybody. Hello, and how is everybody doing on this Sunday? Stephanie, we can highlight your chat. There you go. There you go. And the reason we can is because we have some new producers this week. All right, it's time for Wordle. What do we have seen? Okay. Can it be seen now? Oh! Come on! What can that mean? Stone. Oh, yeah. Good evening.
Come on. Let's go.
Let's go. Wow. We had a great worship. Thank you for coughing right into the mic.
DJ Hackalung, just like our great worship team.
Hey, you're supposed to hit the cough button.
We don't have one.
Hey, can you get Fanley there to give us a cough button?
Yeah, I think he can, if he can find time.
Anyways, we are glad you guys are here. Thank you guys so much for being a part of what we call
Sunday night
live. Wow.
I couldn't tell what was going to happen. I didn't know if you wanted us to say it. Sound effect.
That pause was there for that.
But live.
You do that every week.
Nick loves it.
I say hello to everybody in the chat.
Yep. Hello.
Come on. What's good?
Yes, thank you guys. So before we get started, if you missed it, I'm sorry, but we had a big worship concert.
That we did.
Will is in the house.
That he is.
Come on.
Yeah, there you go. Will is I guess the man behind the scene. He wasn't behind the scenes.
No,
actually.
he was front
and center.
Front and center. I thought it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. What'd y'all think?
Will was involved in my favorite moment of 2025.
Oh, gosh. Here we go.
Will was looking at a room where every single human being was sitting down. Every single person. And he drops the line as he's looking at them. You guys go ahead and be seated. And then waited. It was fantastic.
Thank you. You had it all planned out, didn't you?
I did.
And you had to. Hey, have we did that song at the end?
The Joy?
No, the one with the words on the screen and everything.
New thing coming? Yes, we have.
Have we?
Lyrics up there.
We have.
Yeah. Well, we always had the lyrics with that video in the background. And then how about that one song sounded like it was a little low. The one you ended at the piano with.
Oh, I have no voice. And so when I went to sing, and I was like, nope, I'm not doing that. I'm not embarrassing myself today. So I
You just
bailed.
got to tell them to turn the auto-tune up.
It wasn't going to help at all.
But it was a great night. I hope you guys were able to be there and be a part of it, the team.
I don't mean to interrupt, but
You did
Chris
interrupt.
did.
I was just getting
I'm
ready.
sorry.
I mean,
I'm sorry. Chris asked. He said, "Can we get Will on his own mic?" He's not made it there yet. He has not made it there yet. Maybe one day.
Yeah.
Chris.
He's still in the tryout phase, but we appreciate that, Chris.
90-day probation.
Appreciate that. Anyway, hey, we do. Is there anything you want to say before I?
No, I'm good.
He said it.
We do need to do a shout out to Giuseppe, who is in the hospital in Peru. He's had some intestinal issues, and we're praying, Giuseppe, that you get up and around. He's actually supposed to be here in the States before long, and we're very, very excited about that. Tyler and Matt are both in Lima as we speak.
Yeah.
And did you hear, Carson, that your brother's luggage didn't make it?
That does not surprise me.
His luggage didn't make it.
You just reminded me. I just had the thought because I was supposed to pick him up from the airport, and I was like, wait, his luggage didn't make it. Did I forget? But no, that's Wednesday.
Yes. No, he got there late last night, and he's preached this morning, but his luggage didn't make it.
That's the second time.
It was in another South American country.
Oh, gosh.
So it may get there and it may not. But anyway, there's Pastor Matt is in the chat. So,
Did you hear
what are you
Nick
whispering about?
reading underneath his breath?
Reading out loud? Was that? Hey, this is a professional show.
That it is,
You're right.
100%.
You're right.
So, anyways, guys, we are glad you were here, and we do want to announce
The winner of our Super Bowl
winner,
challenge.
Our
Yeah.
Super Bowl challenge. And the winner, because haven't said it in a few weeks.
The
What
most
are we?
most generous channel on the YouTubes.
On the YouTubes. We have a giveaway every single weekend, and we have $100 in a Hallmark card.
Oh.
And what
Says
was
get better soon.
What was the challenge?
The challenge was you had to guess what the final score was going to be. Now, no one was very close because I don't think anyone expected the absolute devastation
Yeah.
that the Eagles would
I think I was pretty
eliminate
close,
the
wasn't
Chiefs
I?
from the NFL.
Was that pretty close?
No.
You voted for
You
Kansas
voted for
City.
the Chiefs. Yes, it was 40-22. Something like that.
You know what?
Yeah.
Close to
I'm
that.
going to tell you what it was. The
God's
refs.
favor.
It was the refs.
The rest.
The refs cheated them.
There we go.
The refs had helped Kansas City get there. They hadn't helped them, but everybody thought they helped them. So then they had to say, "Oh, we don't help, and make sure that they lost badly.
Interesting.
It's all the refs. What do y'all think in the chat? You think the refs made the Chiefs lose? What do y'all think?
I
hope.
guessed the Eagles to win because that's what I wanted to happen.
I agree.
But I did not think it was going to be that insane of a
It's
score
like
difference.
22-0.
Will, what'd you think about the halftime show?
I thought.
Why are you asking him?
Because he's a musician.
Thank you. I
And
thought
the
it was artistically done well.
Oh, so that means you didn't like it.
No, I actually did like it.
I thought I liked, have y'all heard, like I looked at it and I thought, oh, wow, it's really patriotic. It's got red, white, and blue and didn't have any naked dancers. And then, and then people get into all these conspiracy theories about what everything means and makes. And people can make anything that's good into something that's bad.
Yeah.
You know what I liked? You know what I thought was best? I liked. No, I'm not gonna say that.
No,
No, man.
please.
Say it.
You've left us at
Say it.
the edge of our seat.
We're here with
No,
you.
it was his fashion statement.
Bell bottoms?
I did like those.
I did like his jeans.
Yeah.
I liked his jeans. They were nice.
They were female jeans. Did you know that?
Giselle said they were female jeans.
What does Giselle know? Well, I
if
watched
there's
it
one
too.
thing we know about Pastor Troy Gramling,
Huh?
He knows fashion.
Pastor Matt does with me and the fact check me. You can.
I'm not gonna fact check you. Fact.
fact check.
What about in the chat?
If there's one thing we know about Pastor Troy Gramling, it's that he is a big fan of the gender neutral.
No, I had no idea that those were. They make men. You know why he wore ladies' clothes?
Why?
If that's the case. You know why? Because he's little. But isn't he? He looked little. Is he little?
I mean, he's not big.
Yeah.
But anyway.
What's little for you? I mean, you're tall. So
6 foot.
anyways, we can continue on with the show.
Our winner.
Our
That's
winner.
where we went.
Yes. So, drum roll, please. Our winner is Natasha.
Hey, if you're in the house, your money is right here.
I was going to say her last name, but I knew I was going to mess it up. So I just-
Pacheco.
come on.
Natasha, if you're not in the house, we're all going to go to dinner as soon as this show's over.
Amen.
Oh.
And we have some folks in the stands.
That we do.
We
You
have
can see
a
him right there.
Studio audience
Let's
in
go.
the house today. All right. Anyways,
It's been a long day. It's been a long one.
it has been a long day. But anyways, what did you? I noticed Chris Garcia. Can you highlight his little thing there? What's up with the thumbs down?
He said halftime show.
Right.
This
what
is
did he
something you
like?
may not know about Chris Garcia. He is big into rap music.
That he is. He's also has a dragon tattoo.
But He.
I don't know if you knew that.
I didn't know.
Dude, would you like to know where the dragon tattoo? I'm just kidding. Just kidding. It's on his arm. He is a fan of old school rap.
Yeah.
From what I know.
Like LL Cool J? I need
I
love.
don't know what exactly, but I know it's not modern.
You know what?
rap.
You know what I used to listen to? LL Cool J on the way to play basketball, and then there was a rap song called "They're Playing Basketball." We love that basketball.
That was in the Like Mike movie.
I used to like the way they're up and down the court. Just
Oh, something like that. Yeah, those weren't exactly the words, but it was something like that.
And LL Cool J, and you know who else? The Beastie Boys. You ever heard of the Beastie Boys?
I have. Drop a song, though. For those who haven't heard, drop a song real quick. Remind them of how great the Beastie Boys were.
Hey, I bet they still putting out jams.
Right. I'm sure they are.
They're putting out some good jams. They're laying down some tracks.
Yeah.
They're throwing some,
Oh, this is going to get wild here in a minute.
throwing some, what do they call it? What do you call it, rapping? Throwing some
Rap it?
what? Bars. Thank you, family. All right, guys. Hey,
Oh,
so
gosh.
it is time for
Oh, I think he froze.
Guys, we're still here. We're still here. I promise.
Yeah, the stream didn't go down.
No, I was looking at O'Dallas's comment, and I got that same question, O'Dallas. You want me to tell you why I didn't sing? I wasn't asked.
That's
Will,
messed
You
up.
just got to ask him.
I wasn't
That's
asked.
messed up.
Why didn't you
man.
ask him, Will?
That's messed up.
You preached tonight. Why couldn't I?
Oh, got him. Got him.
I will say this too. That was good.
Thank you.
It was good. It was good. Metronome went off at some point. That kind of messed him up.
We'll have
But
to count the offering, see how good it was.
yeah,
But what you said was good.
we're result based
This
here.
morning's offering? Can I tie it into this morning's offering?
Yes, you
Full number?
can. Yes, you can. Every little bit helps. Every little bit helps. All right, guys. It's time for Valentine's Jeopardy.
Valentine's Day Jeopardy. All right, y'all know what it is. Okay, I'm sorry. This is
They
a little
can't
messed
see
up
it.
right now.
You got to put it on for them to see. There.
Okay, there we go. Screens are a little messed up. That's fine, though. Here we go. Valentine's Day Jeopardy. You can see the categories. I can't see them. Valentine's Day history, Valentine's Day symbols, which I don't know what that means. Valentine's Day tradition.
Is Steph in here? Because she can tell you I am.
Mr. Valentine.
I'm Mr. Romance.
Mr. Cupid himself.
Yes. Give me that deep voice.
That was something.
All right.
Give me a category.
I want to start off big. Let's do Valentine's Day symbols for 500.
All
Going
right.
straight into it.
What were candy hearts originally made for?
What were candy hearts? Oh, you want me to answer that or put it in the chat?
What?
You want me
I
to
heard
answer?
that noise that your esophagus
Well,
makes.
hey, listen. Okay, I got a question for you guys while we're waiting on the answer in the chat. What were candy hearts originally made for? I think I know the answer. I have a sore throat. But you know what I've noticed is when I push my esophagus to the right, my throat no longer hurts.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What could that mean? Does that mean my esophagus is out of place?
And
You have to have you got to go to a chiropractor. They got to get you realigned.
I have to get an esophagus change, right? Because, I did have surgery right here years and years ago. Do you think they delocated my esophagus?
Dislocated, but yeah, they could have.
Delocated.
Dislocated.
Candy hearts were originally made for birds.
for birds.
Yeah. Bird food.
Okay.
Is that what we're going with? All right, bird
Send it.
food.
Well, let's see. Mints. Chris Garcia said mints, but he didn't like the halftime show, so what's he know?
Exactly.
All right. Yes, birdseed.
Birdseed.
Bird seed.
Medical lozenge.
Oh, man. That's,
Like cough drops.
Is that what it says?
Yep.
I said
Oh, yeah, it
It
does.
says like cough drops.
medicine.
All right, let's try another one.
All right.
You got to go. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. There we
so
go.
let's
Come
do
on.
let's do an easy one. Valentine's Day for 100.
What is the most popular candy sold on Valentine's Day?
Chocolate.
Big old chocolate. Come
Chocolate it is.
Let's go back to the symbols.
We're getting a loopy here. Go to symbols.
In the chat. All right, we're going to do Valentine's Day symbols for 100.
What is Cupid the god of?
Love?
Oh, there's another phrase right there. I'm starting to think you're an AI.
He's buffering. That's the answer.
I'm thinking.
He's a late gen model.
Yeah.
The god
Chat
of
GPT
love.
1.0.
That doesn't sound right. Romance. No. I'm going to go with love.
Love.
Love it is. Let's go.
I'm
Cupid is the
2,
god
4, 3. If I get
love.
4 or 5 right, that means I win.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we got lots of folks in the chat that knew the answer to that one. And the chocolate. Let's see if you know this one. Valentine's Day history for 500.
Oh. What was Saint Valentine doing that was banned at the time?
Making out.
Oh.
No. Because he's a saint. So he's
Right. That would be
Catholic.
unsaint-like.
So
Yeah.
he's a Catholic. So he can't have
There's
a
a new
girlfriend.
movie coming out about the Saints.
Were
I saw
they
that.
The football team?
No, like the Saints. Like the Saint
Well,
Valentine.
you know, biblically, we're all, if you're a believer, you're a saint. All right. That's true. What
I
was
don't know if I was supposed to
Saint
clap for
Valentine's-
that. Or
Good.
He was proselyting.
Proselytizing. No idea what that
You
means.
mean?
But that's what we're rolling with. He was marrying couples in
secret.
secret.
Interesting.
Right?
You know what? Why was he doing it in secret?
Because it wasn't supposed to be public.
My guess is, let's anybody get it? Spreading the good news, ministering, marrying couples. Amy Jacobs. Come on, Amy. We need I think Amy has some surgery going on this week as well. We need to remember her. But I think that the reason he was marrying couples, what are you doing?
I'm sorry. Suzanne put shooting people with his arrow. That's great.
When you put that up there, does it show up there?
Yeah, look at that. Boom.
Oh, wow.
Let's
y'all
go.
have learned. Anyway, I think probably because they were marrying. Do you think it was because they were marrying non-Catholics? Mixed couples in that sense?
idea.
One was Protestant, one was Catholic.
That's a good guess.
Somebody let us, burning incense, Chris Garcia said. No, that's what they were doing.
Burning sage.
Marrying the wrong type of couples. That's what I was thinking.
Interesting. He was ahead of his time.
Yes.
On to the next one.
All right. We got
Ahead
it.
of his
I've got 2 right. I need to get 2 more. That's a good one. Have we done a hit? No, we've done history.
We just did history. Literally, it was the last
Oh,
one
we haven't
did.
done a day tradition. Let's do whatever number you pick. 300. What is the most popular gift to give on Valentine's Day? A rose.
So we're going with?
Kisses. Hershey Kisses, O'Dallas says. I'm not sure about that. Hershey's Kisses. I don't think Hershey's Kisses have been around that long.
Yeah.
I think it's a rose.
Rose.
Yeah.
Every rose has its thorn.
So
Hey,
good.
song.
Dondale,
So
what's that
good.
flower you got on? Could it be?
Rose jewelry.
Oh.
$6.2 billion.
On
dollars.
in 2022.
Well, and we're supposed to be having a financial.
You know what's funny?
difficulty.
I have heard of a pastor who sells gold to his congregation. He's into
I saw
like a
this.
pyramid scheme thing where he
What?
says he sells gold to his congregation, and if they sell a certain amount of gold to people below them,
No.
no, I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious.
That's called a pyramid scheme.
Yeah,
Or a hierarchy.
Roy Gramling.
That's the
No, it's not.
No, it's not you, but I really did hear this.
No, it's not me. I don't have any gold, first of all. So. A greeting card. That was nice. Chris, that's a decent answer.
decent, not good, but decent.
I mean, it's good for somebody that didn't like the halftime show.
That's great.
All right, 2 more and we'll be done with this.
Okay, where's my mouse?
There
Right
it
here.
is.
All right.
What do y'all think? We'll let the chat choose what
All
we
right.
do next.
I like it. I like it.
Just give
what
us
category?
a category and a number.
We'll be waiting for a second.
And while you do that, heard on the way to church this morning, every rose has its thorns. Who sang that?
Nickelback.
No. Who was it?
Elvis.
No. Heard on the way, Susan.
Every rose.
It's a
has
rock
its
band. It's an
thorn.
80s rock band, I think, isn't it? 2000s rock band.
Oh, you don't know.
I don't know who they are. All right. Traditional for 500, Chris.
I love
right.
it. That's what I was thinking too.
Let's see. Traditions for 500. There you go. Go down one more.
What year did Hallmark first start selling Valentine's Day cards? Plus or minus 10 years. So you got to be within 10 years. I assume is what that means.
1910 is my guess.
Chris Garcia said Gins and Roses. Sang that song. I assume he means Guns and Roses.
Yes, Danny said
Gins and Roses is the low budge version.
Axl Rose, said Dandy Fernandez. Chris corrected himself. I think it's 1910. What do you guys think in the chat?
1910.
That's a long time ago.
Well, it's when they first started selling Valentine's cards. Not when did they first start doing TV shows.
Yeah, no, I get the question.
And so I'm saying 1910, so it could be 1900 or be 1920.
Oh, most people are going later than that.
Yeah. 1929, 1945.
You think you're smarter than all the congregation?
Sometimes.
I mean, they do come to listen to you.
That's right, because of this great.
You don't go listen to them. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let's see what it is.
1910 was your answer.
Hold it.
1913.
They should have listened to me.
They should.
Come on.
They should. That's why you're up there speaking and they're not. That right there. 1913.
That makes me very
was good.
happy.
That's crazy. Pre-World Wars. They were
right.
giving out Valentine's Day cards.
That's right. I didn't even need the 10 years.
No. You just needed 3.
That's right. And the only reason I didn't say 1913 is because I didn't want to look too perfect.
You're right.
Like you cheated.
That's humble.
Yes. Then you're right, Giselle. People would think I was cheating.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's not that I cheat. I'm just
Humble.
99.9% right.
the master.
Come on.
It's not creepy at all.
One more.
Not at all.
One more. I got to get one more. Last one.
One more. I exited out.
Oh,
you
yes.
said that was the last one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You threw me for a loop.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You got one more.
Do you want one more?
I'm kind of slow tonight. I got to apologize. All right. But
Apology music.
We've got one story, one short story.
hold it.
Okay,
We gotta
my
do
bad.
the intro.
No, I know. That's what I was going to say. And we call this segment.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
No, I mean, it's your segment.
No, do it. You rolling.
Tea with PT.
Give out marriage.
What?
We just popped back in. At a weird time.
And that's all they heard.
We're gonna do tea with tea.
Tea with Mr. T.
That's right. What do you have on the agenda today, gentlemen?
All right. So we just have one story. Not a lot going on. We talked about the Super Bowl.
Can you?
Yeah.
There you go.
We talked about the Super Bowl, right?
We did talk about the Super Bowl.
But right now, the Four Nations hockey is going on, where the four nations of America, Sweden, Finland, I believe it's Sweden, Finland, and Canada are playing in hockey. Now, here's the drama, and I want to get your thoughts on it. At every hockey game that has taken place in Canada, they sing both the Canadian national anthem. Can you sing a few lines of that, just so we're all...
Oh, see, can you see?
That is incorrect. When they sing the American national anthem, the Canadians boo because of certain political things going on.
Well, it's interesting. It looks like the players fight.
Yeah. They did.
The Americans were not happy to hear the Canadians booing.
So that says
They had to put them in their place.
they dropped their gloves following the booze and a slugfest
Within 9 seconds, there were 3 different fights
amongst the players.
amongst the players.
Wow.
You know what?
Canadians got whooped.
Americans got the better of them. I got to tell you.
Well, and not only that, it says the Americans defeated Canada 3-1.
Yeah.
Now, if you're watching from Canada, we love Canada in Jesus' name. Right?
It's not Canadians.
No, it's the 51st state, is what I understand. I think that's probably what they're upset about.
Yes, that is what it says there in the article. It says something about the 51st state.
Yes, it says the president has also teased Canadians. Now, I wouldn't do that. With the idea,
You wouldn't say that, or you wouldn't tease?
I wouldn't tease them about being the 51st state.
He would just honestly tell them.
You are going to be.
Wow. So, is it over?
No, we have clenched our way because we won 2 games in a row. So we are going to the championship game no matter what.
Against who? Do you know?
It'll probably end up being Canada.
Well,
And how devastating would it be if we lose to Canada in the championship? I'm just going
Yes.
to not come into work.
Trump
for a few
might
days.
not let him come back.
He may not.
You know,
may not.
why is Russia not in it?
I think they're still banned.
I think they're frowned upon.
Yeah.
Oh,
They did this whole thing with steroids. And
because
Sports.
I mean, you guys again were too young. I don't know if you guys watching. Some of you in the chat might remember when we beat
I've seen the movie.
the Russians. I was alive. What was that? 1980. So I would have been like a 7th grader or something like that. And we beat them with a bunch of college players.
Yeah.
And they had the big,
Miracle on Ice.
yeah, it was pretty amazing.
Good movie.
The guy speaking, the guy announcing it's like, do you believe in miracles?
Yeah, right as the time was running down.
It was,
You watched that live?
yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Because, normally we don't watch, I mean, in Arkansas, especially watch hockey,
Yeah. Which is interesting. Not a lot going on in Arkansas. It seems like hockey would do well there.
Well, the Olympics, because it's like soccer. We don't watch it except for when the World Cup.
Now, you've said some things about soccer. Would you like to air those out?
Well,
Because I've repeated those same things, and people are not too fond of them.
yes, well, that's how you end up with fights right here, like that.
Exactly.
You just kind of go with the flow.
Interesting.
Go
All
with
right,
the
so we'll
flow.
keep those comments for another time.
Yes, we'll give our. What about in the comments? You guys like which sport do you like better, hockey or soccer? It is a question. It's 2 sports where they don't score any points.
Now, what's interesting is Pastor Amber brings up, are they playing and getting paid in America?
Ooh, they probably are.
They absolutely are. Well, some of them play for Canadian teams.
But it's the National League.
Right.
National.
That it is.
Yeah.
That it is.
And national is the American national. It's like Major League Baseball.
Well, and the mass majority of teams are in America.
National Basketball Association.
Yeah.
National Football League.
Amen.
They do get paid in America.
God bless
You know
America.
what? Fighting's just not good. Except for in hockey. Did they get kicked out of the game?
No, they just go to the penalty box.
Did they
Everyone's
get
good?
They have to go to the penalty box for
Yeah,
that?
for I think for fighting, I think it's 5 minutes.
Diego says soccer, the real foot. How do you say it?
Football.
Football.
Food. Did you notice? A totally different subject. If you happen to be at the worship, did you notice that when Larry sang, he sounded very Southern?
I didn't notice that.
Did you notice that?
Yes.
I thought, well, he's hanging out with, being married to Bailey, but then Bailey's never lived in Arkansas.
she doesn't have that accent.
She was 3 months old when we moved here, so I don't know.
He's trying to fit in.
Who knows?
trying
It
real
is
hard.
time.
He's trying to be a Grambling.
It's time for the one thing. We have to continue because we've never lost.
Never
Last
once.
time we came very, very close.
Nick thought you were going somewhere else,
I
but
thought so.
we
As
will
well.
jump to this.
Yeah.
Here we go. Never lost once.
Not once. This could be it.
That's a negative way to look at it.
Well, you know what I thought? Let's have our studio audience give us a
Ooh.
5-letter word.
There we go. We need a 5-letter word.
How many letters does family have in it?
Family has 6. Yes. Huh? I'm intelligent. Audio.
Audio. Good.
Audio.
Good one.
That's a solid
Adrenaline.
one. That's my
Yeah.
go-to.
Okay.
See, that's why it's a good one.
Oh.
There
Yeah,
we
you
go.
get
We
the
know
vibe.
it's got an A
It's got an A.
somewhere, and the U is in the right spot.
Well, Amber's got strong opinions about that hockey.
Yes, she does. Oh my gosh.
She's gonna send them home.
Yeah. She could be the new
Without pay.
the new border czar. Send them all.
Yeah, because that guy's kind of old. So
I know. They kind of got the same energy. Amber and that guy. I respect it.
Frame, Amber says.
Frame.
It doesn't have a U.
That,
that would be incorrect.
That was probably before.
Yeah. She's still fired up right now.
All right. All right. So what's next?
On to the next segment.
Hold on, let's go to somebody else in the studio audience. Stanley, what do you use the next guess?
Come on, Stanley, step into the camera.
It's got to have a U right there. So and it's got an A. So Fundy.
Fundy. Fundy doesn't have an A. And I don't even think that's a word.
A-D-A-Y, fun day.
Fun day. Quaid. Dennis Quaid.
Rule. R-U-A-L.
Whoa. That reminds me. Did you see when the mayor tried to do the Eagles chant and spelled it wrong?
The Philadelphia mayor?
Yes.
Yeah.
She goes, all right, say it with me. E-G-L-A-S. Eagles. It was hilarious. So we've got some
American
options.
education.
Quaid or rural? Oh, yeah, not Quaid.
Which one?
Rural.
How do you say it? Rural. That's what we say.
You dropped your accent today. I don't know if you noticed it. When you were speaking, you said the howling of a wolf. Wolf. It has an L. Wolf. You said wolf. The howling of a wolf.
A wolf. How do you say it?
A wolf.
Wolf. What? I don't think I've ever said that. How do you say it, Will?
Wolf.
Zerrit?
Wolf.
There.
How you say it, Stanley? Giselle? Come on. Let me hear it.
Come on.
Does anybody out there in the chat say woof?
Probably Pastor Matt.
Why? You think that's a Southern thing? Pastor Matt, do you say woof?
Woof, woof.
Woof. Like, where's the wolf? The big bad wolf.
Big bad wolf.
All right, let's see. Rual.
Rual. Oh.
That was no help at all.
All right, so A is not in either one of those spots.
Quack.
Yeah, I mean.
Amy's really good at this.
There we go.
Okay, she's okay at it. Whack. Q-U.
No, it can't be a Q.
No, I know. I'm thinking out loud. What else has a U? G-U?
Guapo.
Guapo.
But that's, I mean, it's foreign.
This is the New York Times.
Tulsa? No.
Suave. Suave could be it.
Suave.
Like suave?
Yeah.
Like me?
Come on!
Let's go.
Where did that come from? Where'd that come from? That come from Stanley?
Stan the man.
Wow.
Stanley Yelnats.
That is impressive.
The great
That may
Stanley
be the.
Yelnats.
That may be the.
Yeah, he's
Did
out.
he just walk off?
He's leaving.
He dropped the mic and he's gone, baby. He's gone. Oh.
Tired?
There are some things in life that just surprise you.
Yeah.
How many did you get at that? How many did you get at 3?
4.
4? Oh, was it? Okay. Wasn't quite as good as I thought. That's right. That's right. No, that is impressive. That's impressive. Hey, why don't you come every week?
Come again?
What was that?
All right, guys. It is time.
4. So I sound like Will on that one song. Session.
All right, right, guys. Here's what I want us to end our time. I was thinking as I was standing out there. I want to read this, and it really doesn't matter whether you think about any aspect of your life. I think this is important, but especially in your spiritual life. I was thinking during the worship time. It's Galatians 6:9, very famous scripture. I'm sure you've heard it once I read it, but it says, "So let's not get tired of doing what is good, because at just the right time, you will reap a harvest of blessing if you don't give up."
Yeah.
It doesn't tell us exactly what the blessing is, right? One of the other translations say, "Don't grow weary in well-doing, because you'll reap a harvest in due season if you don't give up." And so if you think about a harvest, think about a blessing, you think about those things. As I was just kind of standing out there and I was thinking, because this tonight, Dove, it was her first time in church. And she was there. She had her little headphones on. Jess helped her put her little headphones on so she couldn't hear. You know what? We could probably sell those on the weekend. During the teaching, people just put their, what looks like headphones, but really it's just so they can't hear. But anyway, she put those on. And what, 2 weeks ago, Cyrus was here for the first time?
Silas, yeah.
What'd I say?
Cyrus.
As his twin cousin.
Yes. But anyways, right a couple weeks ago, he was here. And I was just thinking about, what are you talking about?
No.
What'd you say? I heard something. I got headphones
Yesterday.
on. I can hear what you
Yesterday he was here.
Well, I mean the first time.
Oh, yes, correct.
Say, if you'd listen.
I had headphones on. I couldn't hear.
But anyways, I was just thinking about the power of perseverance. I was thinking, when I met your mother, and we started dating, and at the time, none of her family were actually in church. Her sister was 12. Mandy was like 12 or 10 or 8. She's real little. But as we went to church, she started to go to church with us. And then now, she's married and her kids are in church. One of them now just surrendered to the ministry a few weeks ago.
Amen.
And then you think about all the lives that are impacted when you just persevere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't have to be a preacher. You don't have to do, you don't have to be super at anything. You just have to persevere. And the reason I was thinking about it, as I was thinking about all the challenges along the way, all the times you get discouraged, all the times you think about giving up, all the times giving up just means to stop dreaming, to stop passionately pursuing something or running after something. And I think especially, and I don't know about ladies, but if you're a guy out there, I think around the age, somewhere between 40 and 55, they have what they call a midlife crisis. And really all a midlife crisis is when you get to an age where you realize you don't have enough time to accomplish all that you dreamed of doing. Because it's just not, it's not,
right.
God can do whatever, but there doesn't seem to be enough time to accomplish everything you dreamed of doing. And in that moment, it's easy, because what do people do in midlife crisis? They sometimes can go crazy. They leave their family. They leave their job. They do a lot of crazy stuff sometimes. And I think, but there's incredible power in just persevering, right? Just living that life in front of the folks, whether it be at work. And I'm not even talking about, of course, spiritually, it matters and it makes a difference. But I think just pursuing your dreams, because most people somewhere along the way give up on their dreams. It seems too far away. It seems like it's never going to happen. And along the way, everybody's going to get beat up. Somebody's going to stab you in the back. Somebody's going to quit. Your car's going to get a flat tire. There's going to be financial challenges. There's going to be health issues. There's going to be all the things of life that everybody faces. Some folks have to deal with greater challenges than others, but everybody deals with challenges. And we forget about the power of what this verse says, just not giving up, right? You think about I think about my mom. My mom's been through a lot, but she's 79 years old. And, she continues to take that next step. And I just want to encourage, I always think about the soul session and what I could share in just a few minutes. And I know I talk about this a lot because I think it's the power of perseverance is often forgotten.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I got to succeed, or I got to be wealthy, or I got to accomplish a lot in order to have a big impact. When in reality, I think the people that have had the biggest impact on my life, like as a pastor, are the ones that I look out there and they're there year after year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've been here a long time, so I've got to see people, and so many people who are passionate, but they don't persevere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't say that in a judgmental way. I just say that a lot of times there are folks out there that may not have ever been the best singers. They may not have taught the largest group. Yeah. They may not have given the most amount of money. They may not have done any of those things that sometimes, people say is important, but they just keep showing up.
Yeah.
And they just keep persevering. And I know that impacts me, and I'm sure it impacts their family. And I think you can do that at work. Where you just keep showing up, and you can easily underestimate the impact that you're having.
Yeah.
Because there's somebody at work that is thinking about quitting, and they're like, you know what? He or she is always here.
Yeah.
Whether they like the boss, they don't like the boss, whether they get the raise or don't get the raise. So I just want to encourage you, don't get tired of doing the right thing. Because there is a harvest, and that harvest may not be wealth, could be, right? You put a penny in again and again, eventually it becomes quite a bit of money, but there is a harvest. And I think the greatest harvest is the impact that we have on the people around us.
Yeah.
That's good.
We get to do funerals, which are not normally happy events, right? But they are celebrated when the life has been well lived. Mm-hmm. Whether they were famous or had a lot of money or whatever it was, just the fact that they persevered to the end.
Yeah.
And never gave up on the dream that they had. So don't give up. Persevere. Get up tomorrow. Get up early. Do the things that are necessary in order to succeed again and 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 again. When you're sick, when you're not, when your car's got a flat, when it doesn't, when it's raining, just get up and do it again. And you might be surprised at the number of lives you have impacted in a positive way when your time is up. Hey guys, thanks so much. Don't forget, we have a podcast that comes out every single week, and we've had some really good ones. But I've been missing my co-host.
They've all been really
I've
good.
been missing my co-host.
I know. Yeah.
He's busy.
He's not
So
persevering.
many people need me. It's a tough life I live, but someone's got to do it.
Well, we've had some really, really incredible interviews. We've talked about reaching our potential. So if you haven't checked out any of our podcasts, I encourage you to do that. We're going to keep it rolling. We're in season 2 already. Pretty amazing. Hey guys, what do you call that? Give us a thumbs up, subscribe,
Like.
and most importantly, share it with somebody who needs to hear a word of encouragement. And we'll see you next weekend right here on Sunday night at 7, the live show. God bless.